Hello everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox PowerHour. My name is Paul Williams. I'm the creator and developer of this platform. I would like to welcome each and every one of you for coming out and participating in today's training. And for those of you who are new to IBOtoolbox and this training webinar, I would like to specifically welcome you to IBO, as well as give you a little bit of pre-training advice. Over the next 60 minutes, you're going to have a lot of information thrown at you, and it's going to come quick. Best thing to do, sit back, relax, soak up as much as you can, and don't worry, it is being recorded. It'll be available in the back office here in a few hours. Okay, so don't worry about it if you don't get it. Nobody does. It takes a long time. Folks come to these webinars time and time again, and every time they come away with something new. So let's go ahead and get to the training schedule. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the chat window. Very good. Sig, I appreciate the push. Everyone, I appreciate the push. That's awesome. We're trying to build up this webinar. I want to see this thing in the thousands here pretty soon to do these contests and all this kind of thing. So it's going to get really interesting. All right, let's see if I can get this situated. All right, so basically the schedule for today, we're going to go over the introduction to IBOtoolbox. We're going to talk about IBOtoolbox news and information, what's going on over here. We're going to talk about stats and Alexa ratings, you know, how the outside world views us and how valuable those backlinks from IBOtoolbox, IBOsocial, IBOURL are to you. We're going to talk about why you want to use IBOtoolbox. We're going to talk about IBOtoolbox basics, so what basically makes up this platform, why it works so well, why it's so successful, and just the basic makeup of IBOtoolbox. Then we're going to talk about two of the main features inside of IBOtoolbox. They're called the wall and blogger. We'll go into those. And then we're going to talk about getting started using this platform. So those of you who are new to IBO, this is where you really need to start paying attention right here on getting started. And I'm going to cover it kind of in depth. We'll go over all the different things you need to do, because this platform is quite large, and you need to do it on the, just get yourself off on the right foot there. Then we're going to talk about stars and badges, how to decorate up your IBOsocial profile and your wall posts and things like that with all the different badges and stars we have to offer. We'll talk about those, how to get them, how to maintain them, how to keep them, things like that. Then we're going to talk about referring other people to IBOtoolbox, what you get for referring people to IBO, what IBOtoolbox gets out of it, how the platform grows because of it, what you get as far as credits back, leads, things like that. We'll talk about all that stuff. Then we're going to talk about the support group, where you go to get support with this platform, and how you get help, basically 24/7. And then we'll talk about today's topics, which is going to be testimonials, and not just asking for your testimonials. We're going to talk about why you want to do them, and then how you participate with them, and how it's a win-win situation. And we'll really get into depth on that. And then I'll wrap up the meeting. We'll go ahead and issue out the credit code at the end, and that'll be it for today's meeting. What I want you guys to do, though, is understand, I want you to use this webinar as a recruiting tool, and by inviting prospects and showing them how to use IBOtoolbox to build their new business. Someone's going to join you, and they're going to start up their new business, and they just got into it. What a very calm feeling it would be for them to know that they have this type of system to go to be able to start their new journey and not have to pay anything, because this platform is free. So this is a really good boost, a good head start for them to start their new business with. Also, if you guys do encounter any issues with the audio, if you encounter any issues with the screen, if your screen's not synced up, if something doesn't look right, if I'm talking about one subject and the screen's sitting there on another, just resync yourself. All you have to do is refresh the page. Just refresh your browser and log back in as a guest, and you'll come back in and you'll join us. Don't just sit there on a screen that I'm not talking about. It doesn't make any sense. And also up the audio. I like to talk a lot during these webinars, so if you don't hear me talking, something's wrong. If I encounter some technical glitch or issue or anything like that, which does happen from time to time, you guys will probably see a please wait on the screen for a long time. I'll come back, I'll get it fixed up and come right back, so just hang tight. Other webinar rules, when the chat window's up, don't post any links, please. When the credit code comes up at the end, do not post the credit code out there on the Facebook support group or anything else. That credit code is for you guys to come here, and it's a reward for you guys coming here and listening to me for an hour. So we don't need to be sharing that outside. And then invite others. We want to make this webinar as powerful as possible. I want to do a lot more cool things. That pre-show, the music, that's good. It's a good start, but we're going to do a lot more things with it. I want to do games and contests and credit giveaways, and I want to use it to be able to promote my members and all kinds of good stuff. So just invite others. Let's build this webinar up. And lastly, have fun. I want you to have fun. I try to have fun. I want you guys to have fun with it as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, introduction to IBOtoolbox. What is IBOtoolbox? Well, IBOtoolbox is a free web application specifically designed to give internet marketers the ability to advertise and promote their products and services on the internet. And by using this powerful collection of tools properly, you're going to see a short-term and long-term results from your efforts. And IBOtoolbox is an ever-growing business-building platform that protects its members by creating a safe haven environment for them to operate from. One thing you'll see at IBO is everything is on a positive basis. IBOtoolbox was created so you could come and promote your business. It has nothing to do with demoting anybody else or any derogatory remarks or negative comments or anything like that. Negative comments, those can go over to Facebook, Twitter, wherever else. The positive stuff, we keep those inside IBOtoolbox. This way, everybody has a safe haven to be able to promote their business. Okay, that's kind of like my model. That's what I want to have happen here. The cost in IBOtoolbox is unbeaten. Okay, it is 100% free. There are no upgrades even possible. There's no gotchas. There's no hooks. There's no any of that kind of stuff. It's 100% free. Every tool in this platform, everybody has the same tools. It's all 100% free. So if you either are new to this platform and you're still looking around trying to figure out where the where the gotcha is, where the 30-day trial expiration, and I'm going to bombard you with a bunch of emails to upgrade, it's not going to happen. Not here. Let's talk about commitment. I'm 100% committed to providing the highest grade software systems and tools for everyone. I'm truly committed to each and every member's online branding success, and I know that if I can help each member to succeed, I will in fact succeed with my business model. I want you guys to see success. The more success that you guys see and you guys talk about, the more successful IBOtoolbox will be. That's my model. That's kind of like my business model. So IBOtoolbox success really depends upon how much success you guys see. So me over here in the driver's seat, I want to make sure that you guys are definitely seeing success. So I want to have these webinars. I want to put the training videos. I want to have the Wednesday calls where you guys give me your feedback. I want to do everything I can to make this platform as easy to use as possible, effective, and where you guys see success from it. Talk about IBO potential. By using this platform, you will be branding yourself on the internet. Okay, that is what IBOtoolbox does. You'll be putting your information out there. You're going to be putting your information about yourself, your business, your products. Everything you put out is going to be put into the search engines. Okay, your information will be found by others searching for your content. And by using IBOtoolbox long term, there is no limit on how far you can take your business. It's not like Google accepts 20 links, 20 blogs, 20 indexes, and then calls it quits on you. It's not like that. It's just this cascading thing. And the more you do it, the more of a quote-unquote guru you are in the eyes of the search engine. Okay? So by using IBOtoolbox long term, you're going to get higher in the results. You're going to get more of your information indexed. You're going to get more people finding you through those searches. Okay, that's how the system works. Let's talk about what's going on over here. Well, hopefully you guys saw that I didn't drink as much Red Bull as I did the last Saturday. I was all over the place then. This is much better. I feel a little bit more calm today. Other than that, we released the IBOtoolbox promo video. Okay. The promo video, you guys can go to IBOURL.com/LIZ. As an example, I kind of put it up there. This is the Epic promo. This is something that I did in-house, and this is yours to promote IBOtoolbox with. Take it and run with it. You can make it yours. You can link it anywhere you want to. You can copy it from YouTube, save it as MP4. Whatever you want to do, it's completely yours. You can do anything you want to do with it. It's for you guys. If you combine the promo video with an IBO URL, you will make one heck of a really nice splash page for recruiting people into IBOtoolbox. As a matter of fact, what I want to do right now, let's see if I can stop sharing, and let's see if I can go to my desktop, which you guys should be able to see now, and we'll come over here to the IBOtoolbox promo video. This is what it looks like when you create the IBO URL, and then you embed inside that the promo video. If you don't know how to do this, there's links. Go out to the support group. There's links all over the place. Click on help. Go down to the videos. There's videos on how to do this. This is very easy. It's all done for you. It's just 2-3 steps, and you're done. And then you can personalize this and send it out to your list and your downline and all that, and get them all into IBOtoolbox. Okay. So that's it with the promo video. You know, one other thing, guys, this is my first time working with video production on this type of scale. I've done some other video with some, you know, smaller scale type things and some little animated boxes and some flash things and whatnot. This is my first time to deal with something on this scale. So I'm pretty happy with the results. You know, from the feedback I got from you guys are pretty happy with the results. I'm going to do some more things. I kind of like that. It's a little bit different for me, so I'm going to be doing a lot more. And so just bear with me. There's a lot more to come. I'm going to keep releasing some cool stuff. Also, I'll be releasing some things for you guys, some generic movies and things like that where you guys can actually use that to create splash pages for your business and to be able to create leads and so on and so forth. So a lot more to go. A lot more to come where that came from. All right. Talk about changing data centers. Last week, actually the last 2 weeks, I've been ranting and raving about how we're going to be moving everything from one data center to the next. That was, oh, I'm so glad that's over. That was a huge headache, a huge deal for me. But it is completely 100% done. We're now located at Server Intellect, which is a much better data center than we were at. You guys can tell, I'm sure, that IBOtoolbox is much faster now, much more responsive. We have a lot more bandwidth. We have just all kinds of good stuff there. So that project is done. I'm thrilled that project is done. That was a lot. Okay, next is the code updates. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the code updates. Those of you who are new to this platform, I tell you guys way more than probably any other platform does. I let you guys know when we're moving stuff, when we're powering down stuff, when we're updating code features. I like to keep you guys in the loop because I think we're all part of the same team here. So as far as the code updates go, you guys have the ad preview. So now when you create your ad, and we'll go into those sections a little bit later in the conference call, but or the webinar, but you know, you get the ad preview. So you just click on the little eyeball, and now you can see your banner ad or your text ad before you actually give it some credits and push it out there and turn it on. So that's a good thing. I know you guys are going to like that. No links in the comments. We've always said, please don't place links in any of the comments, the wall comments, wall, blog, video, any of it. Well, now the system won't let you put those links out there. It'll actually kick it back and say you can't link. So, you know, we were trying to do the honest thing. That isn't going to work. So we had to basically put the code in there. It works great now. One small thing about that. If you're the post owner, blog owner, or video owner, then you're able to put your own links in there if you want to, but nobody else can link in there. Chat system. The chat system has really been modified. Okay, the chat system now has individual chat rooms. There's public and private chat. You guys can go create your own chat rooms if you want to. As a matter of fact, let me, well, let's go through these real quick and then I'll share my screen. I'll show you. So the chat system now is integrated with Facebook and Gmail friends. So you can actually chat with Facebook and Gmail contacts through the IBOtoolbox chat system. Our chat system now has a block user functionality, so if somebody is irritating you, you just block them. And chat system has improved multi-participant audio-video conference calling. So obviously nothing as big as the platform we're using now, but you can definitely add 3, 4, 5 people in this conference call, which is really cool because if you have figured out our chat system yet and you've really gotten into it, you'll know that you can use our chat system you know, to be able to put on you can be able to promote your business, you know, to be able to show people how to do your business and all that kind of stuff through it, through the document sharing, through the audio video conferencing, and so on and so forth. Now you can actually bring in your upline and be able to do it as well, kind of a three-way video call, if you will. So all that's built in there, no cost, it's all built in. And then, of course, the IBO URL, no menu bar bug has been fixed. That was kind of a pain in the butt. That's been fixed and knocked out. So let me share my screen. Let me show you what we're talking about as far as the chat goes. So let me see. Stop sharing. Go back to my desktop here. Go back to the dashboard. Now, I will tell you, if you do not see the chat bar like I see mine, if yours is different, all you need to do is clear out your cookies. Just completely remove all your cookies away from your browser, browsing history, all of it. Clear it all out, and then come back into IBOtoolbox, and the chat bar will load, and it'll have all the new features. But if you guys can see, we're talking about down here, so look down at the bottom. As a matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I will pull it up so you guys can see it. Okay, so we're talking about the chat rooms area right here. Okay, if you click on the chat rooms area, you'll actually see the chat rooms pop up. And in here, you got the lobby. You can actually go create a chat room if you want to. You can make it a public room, a private room. You can, you can attach a password to it if you want to do it like that. Whatever you want to do. Those chat rooms are for you guys, and just have fun with them. The other thing is you'll see at the top, Okay, when you click on the chat, you'll see connect to Facebook and Gmail chat or Gtalk chat. That you can do that. Okay, and when you do that, you click on it, it'll actually bring up a little window, and you'll be able to log in to your Facebook or whatever. When you do that, it'll just put all your contacts in here, just like you're talking to them. So it's kind of a neat little thing. We added in there, kind of nice. So just play around with the chat system. There's going to be some help videos, especially with the multi-tenant, audio video conferencing, things like that. We'll get those help videos put out there. I think that was all that was going on with IBO. Let's see if we got anything else to put out here. Oh, well, of course, the Google Workshop. You guys, I put out last Saturday that I have been invited to a Google Workshop in California. I'll be out there mid-April, so I don't know if I'm going to try to do the PowerHour live from there. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet, but I'm going to go over there. I'm going to soak up every single thing they say, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to apply techniques to IBOtoolbox. So you guys are going to take advantage of me being able to get out there and listen to those guys. All right. Let's talk about IBOtoolbox statistics. Okay, this is how everybody else sees us. This is your link value, if you will, or your link weight. Google gives us PR rankings, IBOtoolbox PR4, IBOsocial PR3, IBOURL PR3. Those are very good PR ranking websites. So when you get your backlinks back into your website and you're coming from those domains, that's always a really good thing. Alexa, we're always looking good at Alexa. Everything is fine there. If you stop by Alexa.com and you want to give us a review, more than welcome to do so. Please do. It's great. The more reviews we have, the better. When you do give us a review, keep in mind that we do have IBOtoolbox.com, IBOsocial.com, and IBOURL.com. When folks go out there and give us reviews, everybody gives reviews on IBOtoolbox, but they always forget about poor, lonely, old IBOURL.com. So show it some love if you can. But those are really good numbers, folks. 12,642, most popular website in the world for a money related website. It's fantastic. I'm really happy, and every week those numbers are just going down and down and down. It's fantastic. So very good on those. And as far as the reviews, definitely if you want to go out there and give us a review, that's great. Talk about the IBOtoolbox platform traffic average. We're averaging right about 115,000 or so. I know yesterday we did a lot more than that, and we'll probably be adjusting this pretty soon. But 115,000 visitors a day, that is just amazing. Okay, that's very good, especially when you think of the percent of the traffic that is external. Okay, 96% of the traffic that comes through this platform are external to IBOtoolbox. They're non-members. These people are finding you because of the posts you've made here, because of the blogs you've done, because of the videos you posted, and because of what IBOtoolbox did with all that. They're able to find your information and come back in here to find you. The more members we have, the more active members we have, the more active members we have that are putting out indexable content, such as blogging, wall posting, video posting, sharing, things like that, the more traffic that we're going to get back into this platform. IBOtoolbox is just a little over a year old, and we're already averaging about 115,000 visitors a day. Can you imagine where we're going to be Christmas time this year? Can you imagine where we're going to be 6 months from now, a year from now? It is going to be something unreal. So it's just the more members we have, the more traffic that we get for everybody. Everybody takes advantage of the traffic coming in. And we provide different ways for you to get in front of all that traffic. New members joining per week, we're about 600 or so. I know that's up a little bit more than that, but right about 600 or so a week. That's good. That's it's a lot better than we were at months ago. But I have a feeling over the next few months we're going to start seeing the thousands, and then a few months later probably in 1,500 or so, 2,000 a week or so like that. So it's growing. The system is growing exponentially, and we're just kind of like taking off right now. That's why I had to change the data center, because I knew we had completely outgrown it, grew it, and we were moving fast. So these are the numbers. This is why. If you want to know how to find your own traffic average, here's how you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this, and we'll go back to the desktop. And all you're going to do is you're going to scroll down in IBOtoolbox and go down to the very bottom. Okay, then right here, profile visitors, and I'll circle it. Profile visitors has two sections. You have your visitor count, and you have the system-wide visitors. System-wide visitors is everybody, everything, all traffic coming into this platform. Your visitor count is how many people have come to see you. Okay? So you can compare the amount of people that you get today versus the amount of traffic that the entire system got today. The reason why that's important is because IBOtoolbox, this environment that we've created, gives you the ability of getting in front of as much of that traffic as you want to. So that's really some good numbers to know, and you know where to find them. All right. Oh, going to the next one here. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? Now we've talked about the traffic, and we've talked about moving servers, and we've talked about all this crazy stuff. What is, why you want to use this system? Well, when you use IBOtoolbox, you're going to get internet exposure for your business. This is the primary thing that IBOtoolbox does. It gets you out there. It shines the light on you. When you say, okay, well, I'm an internet marketer, well, what does that really mean? I mean, an internet marketer with no light shed on them, you know, the internet doesn't even know where they live. That's not going to work. Okay, so you have to get out there. You have to get exposure. Exposure is king. Traffic comes after exposure. Okay, so you're going to get internet exposure for your business. IBOtoolbox will ensure you properly get indexed by the search engines. When you place those blogs, when you publish the blogs, when you post the wall posts, when you share the videos, when you comment on people's blogs and videos and things like that, when you participate in this platform, you're going to get indexed by the search engines because we put it out there in a manner that those search engines really like. We do it right. Okay, we don't partake in any black hat SEO tricks. We do it correctly. If I was partaking in SEO or black hat SEO tricks and I was doing all this crazy stuff, Google would not invite me out there to come listen to what they have to say. All right, so we're doing this right, and everybody around us likes what we're doing. So we're doing it right. We just got to keep it up. IBOtoolbox will push your business through internet social media channels. So when you post your blog, you post your video, you do anything inside of IBOtoolbox, we are sending it out through the social media, through our network. But when that also goes to the wall, then you'll have something called IBO Spirit take place, which is where other IBOtoolbox members take your information and they put it out to their social networks. So when you utilize this platform, your information is getting sent all throughout all kinds of different social media networks. IBOtoolbox will always maintain a professional and non-ad cluttered business card. So this is what I like to do here. Let's go ahead and stop sharing here, and I'll go back to my desktop, and I'm going to bring up our member of the day, which is Lisa Smith, and we're going to take a look at her IBO social profile. Those of you who are new, I kind of go back and forth on terms, which is called an IBO social profile. It's called an online business card. Whatever, it's the same site. Okay, it's the same site. This is non-ad cluttered. All right, we have one ad, and it's right there in front of your face. It's the banner. Okay, I'll circle it here. So this is the ad that goes on the IBO social profiles. If you are running ads, this is your ad. If you're running a banner ad, this will be your ad. Your ad will always have preference to run on your IBO social profile. If you're not running ads, then somebody else's ad will appear on your IBO social profile, or a Google AdWord ad will appear there. That's it. Okay? There's no pop-ups. There's no pop-unders. There's no scripts running on the side. There's nothing. Nothing else. That's it. Just this one right here. That's the only one. And again, if you're running ads, that will be your ad. Okay? So there's nothing else. All right, IBOtoolbox provides viral video sharing capability. So you have the video section inside your IBO social page. Share your videos like that. Don't share your videos directly through YouTube, because whoever you send those videos to is going to get distracted. Okay, they're going to get distracted. You're going to send them the video. They're going to watch it a little bit, and then they're going to see something else come up, and they're going to click off on it. And before you know it, they forget even why they were there in the first place. If you share your videos through IBO Social, when they're done with the video, there's nothing else for them to get distracted about except for your stuff. And getting them distracted on your stuff is perfectly fine. All right. IBOtoolbox provides an easy-to-use, highly SEO-optimized blog system, which we'll cover that in just a later section here. IBOtoolbox promotes your blog by pushing it to the internet in various locations. So when you publish your blog, we take it It's not like it just gets published and sits there. We actually take it and publish it all over the place. It actually gets out there. You're going to get a lot of traffic on your blog by publishing it here. IBOtoolbox gives you the ability to put your business in front of 100,000 plus targeted visitors daily. So all those people that are coming in this platform, you have the ability of getting in front of them. And that is the trick. That's the secret to being successful in internet marketing, is getting in front of as many targeted and interested people as possible. IBOtoolbox gives you the internet marketing tools to give you an edge over your competition. Okay, we're always going to give you an edge over your competition, always. Through the chat system we've got, through all the different tools we have, and the banners, and all the different things we have. You're always going to have that edge. At IBOtoolbox, you want to use this system to build business relationships. This platform promotes. I'm on here every Saturday promoting and promoting and promoting, building business relationships. IBOtoolbox provides a platform to meet like-minded internet marketers just like yourself. Okay, everybody in IBOtoolbox has the same mindset. Everybody on IBOtoolbox has the same goal. Got to get myself out there. Got to start making money. I want to start making some serious money. I want to retire young. Everybody has the same goal. Okay, it's great to be able to meet and make business relationships with like-minded people. IBOtoolbox provides a medium to grow relationships and to help each other by using IBO Spirit. So not only we're going to introduce you, and you can form those relationships, you can actually use those relationships to help promote each other by using this platform, and that is by using IBO Spirit. IBOtoolbox is a safe haven for all marketers to take their business to the next level. Okay, it's a safe haven. Feel safe here. It's, you know, internet's pretty scary out there. It actually is very scary out there, and know that we've got your back here. Okay, you're not going to get an axe put in your back on IBOtoolbox. You're not going to have the negative attacks at IBOtoolbox. We do not allow that here, so you can feel safe to promote your business. Okay, another reason why you want to use IBOtoolbox is cost-effective services. Okay, IBOtoolbox is 100% free and will always be this way. So it is definitely going to be one of your most cost-effective systems out there. Most of the widgets IBOtoolbox provides for free are available from other companies for a fee. Okay, and I will give you an example. The chat system, the little chat widget that we have, you go out to liveoperator.com and they will sell you an account for 30 bucks a month, 20 bucks a month, whatever it is. Or you can just use the one for free. My point is, before you start paying for services all over the place, once you scroll through all of the widgets and things that are available for you inside of IBOtoolbox, use the ones that are free. And it's just because they're free doesn't mean they're not powerful. My tools are very, very powerful and they'll work really well. Also, the last part about the cost-effective services, even though our credit prices are cheap, okay, the targeted visitor advertising platform stands in a league of its own. Okay, so don't judge our advertising capabilities by our credit prices. I do that because I want to see my members succeed. I want you guys to be able to succeed. I want you guys to be able to come in here and advertise the heck out of your businesses. I want you guys to be able to get out all over the internet. It excites me so much when I see all the testimonials coming in about, you know, getting out there, getting on the front, you know, pages of Google, and getting all these sales and building your teams and all that. I love it. I see all these testimonials and I come in. I love it. I want to keep everything just the way it is. Okay, so don't judge our advertising by our prices. All right. Talk about IBOtoolbox basics. Okay, there's a couple different websites. So this is, you know, so those of you who are new to IBOtoolbox, if I haven't lost you, we can kind of reset right here. Just zoop. All right, reset. IBOtoolbox basics. We're going to bring it back to the basics now. Why does this platform work, and how does it work, and why is it working like it does? You got a couple different websites. First off, you've got your IBOtoolbox website. Everybody knows that. Okay, that's really like your back office. This is where this is your toolbox. IBO, I see a lot of people asking what it stands for. It's Independent Business Owner. Independent Business Owner Toolbox. So IBOtoolbox.com is your toolbox. This is where you go to work. IBO Social is the front, or your public side. Okay, this is your social side. This is what you expose to your prospects and customers. Okay, this is your storefront, if you will. And then, of course, you've got homebizblogs.com. That is our publish point for all the blogs. This is where we funnel in a lot of that traffic from the search engines from your blogs. All right. Then you've also got all the IBOtoolbox widgets. You have the IBO URL, which is the most powerful link shortener system on the internet. I love my IBO URL platform. I'm going to keep making it better and better and better. But that thing just rocks. So you definitely want to use IBO URL, wall plates, Facebook apps, dynamic banners, email signatures, PR ranking to all of the widgets that we have. Everything. You see all the red arrows? They're all pointing back to your IBO social front. So if you think about this whole thing as a gigantic funnel system, all this traffic, everything's being funneled down to your IBO social page. Okay? Your blogs, your posts, your comments, whenever you use the widgets, your wall posts, your everything, your comments on other people's blogs and things like that. It all funnels back to your IBO social page. Then, what do you have on your IBO social page? You have links to your website. Okay? So we're funneling all this traffic into your IBO social, which is done in a way that's very easy to navigate. Okay, it's very easy on the eyes for somebody that doesn't know this business, this industry, things like that. They'll get there, they'll start navigating around. It's very simple. Your links are right there. It's very easy to navigate. They'll start going over to your websites. Okay, that's how the funnel system works. That's why IBOtoolbox works. Everything you do inside of IBOtoolbox is displayed on your IBO social profile. Every blog you post is automatically submitted to homebizblogs.com. Every blog you post is linked back to your IBO social profile. Every wall comment you make is linked to your IBO social profile. Every blog and video comment you leave is, everybody together, linked to your IBO social profile. And every ad you run has links back to your IBO social profile. So you kind of see how this big funnel system is being created. It funnels it down to your IBO social page. And then when the traffic gets to your IBO social page, then they have all kinds of things to go read about you, learn about you, visit your websites, opt into your forums, so on and so forth. I like that slide. I think it really tells a lot about IBOtoolbox. I kind of like that one. All right. Talking about the wall. All right, let's kind of jump a little bit and let's talk about the IBOtoolbox wall. So this is the middle section here. You kind of got a graphic right here, of what it looks like. It's the middle section inside the IBOtoolbox dashboard. It's the very first thing you kind of see. A lot of people just come into IBOtoolbox and think that all IBOtoolbox is the wall, and that's really the wrong mentality, but it's a very powerful feature. Posting on the wall. You click Add New Wall Entry from the top, and that's how you add your wall entry. Okay, you can enter up to 250 characters. If you want to put your website address, you put a website address with a clickable click here, okay, simply by putting http:// in your website URL, and it'll automatically make that click here. If you don't use the http:// it'll just put the website address in there and it won't make the click here. Okay, so if you can't get the click here to show, that's why. Remember, when you're on the wall, do not post negative. Okay, use IBOtoolbox to promote your business, and then of course to associate and to build those business relationships and to promote their businesses, and they will in turn promote yours. It's all this big promotion machine. Commenting on posts. Click on comment, enter the text. Okay, you can't now. This says do not post a link. You can't link now. By commenting on a post, you're going to send that post back to the top. This is why people like to do the IBO Spirit, because what happens when your post kind of goes towards the end of the wall and goes on the second and third page, and then all of a sudden it comes back to the top? Whoops! Now you got all kinds of new eyeballs on it. Remember, it's not just seen inside of IBOtoolbox. It's seen on your IBO social profile. It's seen on IBOjunction.com. It's seen on IBOsocial.com, the hub. Okay, so you always want to make sure that your posts are kind of like, it's really good to have your posts on the top. When you have associates and you're building these business relationships and you guys are always commenting on each other's stuff and you're pushing the post back to the top. This is the way IBOtoolbox was designed. Okay, by doing this, by participating in this platform, you're going to get more exposure. You're going to have more light on whatever it is you're promoting. IBO Spirit, participate in IBO Spirit by sharing wall posts. I kind of covered that already. And wall posts are seen where? Kind of covered that too. Remember, IBOsocial.com, IBOjunction.com, and your IBO social profile. Really, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Don't put the blinders on. Don't think that we're operating in some sort of an egg here, okay? It's not. It's huge. It's on the outside. Just because you're writing your text and you're posting your things inside of IBOtoolbox, remember that that information goes to the outside where the majority, 96% the majority of the traffic that comes through this platform is actually seeing what you're doing. I know it's a little bit difficult concept because it's not being done out there. Paul's doing some really wacky stuff, but just trust me on this. It works. Grasp the concept and you'll take it. You'll take it to the next level. All right, let's talk about the blogger. So bloggers, very, very simple. Okay, this is definitely not a WordPress thing or a blogger account, nothing like that. You got 4 fields, okay? IBOtoolbox Blogger is SEO optimized for you, okay? So you don't have to know anything about SEO. I don't want you to know anything about SEO. It's just all I need you to do is concentrate on your business, okay? You just need to tell us your text, put out your information. We'll do all that geeky stuff, okay? We'll do all that nerd stuff. We'll put it out there where it needs to go. We'll make sure you get the traffic. IBOtoolbox Blogger is very liked by Google, Yahoo, Bing, Ask. Okay, all those search engines. Our blogger system is very well liked by them. Many of you have experienced you guys posting a blog out there, and within a few minutes you're already out there and indexed. Search engines that do not like you do not index your stuff that fast. Okay, it tells you how our relationship is going really well. IBOtoolbox Blogger is very easy to use. You got 4 fields, and you're going to get 20 credits per blog, and you can do this twice a day. Okay, we're going to give you credits to blog. I want to make sure you guys are experiencing success. So if you put blogs out there, we're going to reward you with 20 credits, and you'll turn around and advertise. All right? 4 fields. Tags are the keywords. What do you want your prospects to find you with? Okay, when they're sitting at google.com, what do you want them to enter to be able to see your post? Subject. This is the title of your blog. Whatever you want it to be. Web link. This is going to be a backlink, real nice backlink back into your website. If it is a long link or if it's something that's not personalized, you definitely want to create an IBO URL with that. Everything you do, you guys just need to get in the mindset right now. If you're putting out links that are not personalized, you're making a mistake. Everything you do when you put it out there all over the internet needs to be personalized. It needs to have your name on it. It has to have your picture on it. It has to have your contact information on it. It has to be yours, personalized. Okay? Whatever you do, it must be branding you. So if you don't have that, you want to wrap that in an IBO URL. And then your blog text. Don't put HTML in there. Just give us the text. Okay, just give us the text. We'll format it and send it out. Okay, we just don't allow HTML code in that section. Once you get that done, save the blog, which is over on the right-hand side, and you're done. Once you submit it, IBOtoolbox goes to work for you. It pushes it out all over the place. Again, it's going to get pushed out to homebizblogs.com. Okay, it automatically gets pushed out to network blogs. It goes out to Facebook, goes out to Twitter, goes out to IBOsocial.com. It goes out to the wall. Once it hits the wall, other members will take it out to their social networks, and you can kind of see this chain of events that happen. Okay, so blogging system, very, very effective, really good, and it's very easy to use. Okay, getting started using this platform. First and foremost, the most important thing you can do is set up your profile correctly. Okay? You want to completely set up your profile. Use a real picture. Don't hide behind a logo. Don't hide behind a box, a bottle, a glass, whatever. Don't do that. Because, and the reason why I'm saying it, that may work fine on other social networks, but here's the problem. All this stuff, this big funnels that we're bringing in, okay, we're bringing it in a social environment. When people, prospects, customers, associates, whatever, anybody enters into a social environment, they're turned off by non-social activity. Okay, so if you're not going to be social, if you're not going to be real, I don't want anything to do with you. That is not just my mentality, that is mentality of the internet. That's the way it works when you enter that social realm. Okay, so you want to make sure that your profile is completely set up and keep it real. I mean, I know that term is way overused, but seriously, you want to keep it real. Use a real picture, okay? Add your business, contact information, social networks, website links. Deck that thing out. Put videos in there. If IBOtoolbox is going to put your information in front of as many people as it can, then why would you want us to put out a blank business card? Fill it out. Make sure it's complete. Make sure it's accurate, okay? Make sure it's well done. Next you want to do is write your first blog. Okay, introduce yourself and your business. Establish your base set of keywords. Introduce your product, your business angle, your names, all your different things. But keep in mind, it is your first blog. You have many, 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 many more blogs to write at IBOtoolbox. So pace yourself. Pace yourself. Don't just all of it at one time. Don't. Introduce yourself and out. Get into it. Those of you who are have never blogged before or are new to blogging or kind of a little antsy about it, I'm not a writer either. I understand. And you ask the wall, ask your associates, I'm sure a lot of them weren't very good at it when they first started, but the way this is set up, the results you get by doing it, you'll get into it. Trust me, you'll get into it. It'll actually become a little fun for you. It'll be a release for your mind a little bit. You'll be able to write down, things, and you're able to promote your products in a way that you want to promote them. It's yours. It just works really well. So you'll get into it, but as far as getting started, you want to write your first blog. Okay, you got to do that. You want to associate with others. Look around that wall, look around that dashboard, look around this platform. It is filled with thousands and thousands and thousands of like-minded network marketers. Okay? You want to start associating with others. You want to start associating with the badge holders, the people that have all the decked out IBO social profiles, the people that are taking and using this platform as it was designed and taking it to the next level. You know who I'm talking about. You know those people. Those are the ones you want to associate with, because you know what? They're going to do that for their business. They're also going to do that for your business, because you're going to do that for their business. Okay? So you're going to share. You want to associate with those active people. You want to associate with the people that are just like you, that want to knock this out of the park and do that home run thing. Okay? You definitely want that. You want to associate with the member of the day. That is the person that the system picked automatically that used the system properly, that for the most part probably has 6 stars, badges. They know how to use this platform, and they're participating in every level of this platform. You definitely want to associate with those people. You want to associate with other like-minded. Okay, just watch the wall. Watch the way other people are promoting their business. Those are the people you want to associate with. And then, of course, you can use the search feature to find potential associates. And the search feature is at the top right-hand corner, where you got profile, you got account, and you got search. And you click on search, you can demographically find people inside of IBOtoolbox. You can search them by city, state, province, country, other companies, join dates, all those kind of different filters you can apply to your search and find them that way. Next thing you want to do is you want to participate. Okay, you cannot join up for IBOtoolbox and then go away and come back and then wonder why it didn't work. IBOtoolbox is good, but it's just a toolbox. Okay, it has tools in it. If you don't pick up the tools and use them, they're not going to do you any good. Okay, so you need to participate. You need to comment on others' wall posts and blogs and videos. You need to indulge yourself. Really get in with them. Start working those business relationships, because you're going to invest a little bit of time associating with other people, but then you're going to get such a return on investment, because those folks are going to help you promote your business. All right? So you need to invest that time. So comment on wall posts and blogs and video posts, things like that. Like the posts you see and communicate on that wall. Get on that wall and communicate. Talk. Get your information out there. Okay? Promote your business. Participate in the platform. Engage in IBO spirit by sharing wall posts on your social networks. That is how you take this platform to the next level. You want to familiarize yourself with widgets. You want to use the IBO URL for all your links. IBO URL is getting better and better and better, folks. You need to start using the IBO URL tool. It doesn't get any better than that. I honestly, I'm telling you. You want to set up your email to use the IBOtoolbox dynamic email signature. Trust me, I know you guys use like these autoresponder things and these, whenever we send out newsletters or when you guys send out, information to each other or whatever, your emails are automatically bouncing back a reply message. I mean, we're getting, oh my gosh, I think it's like 15 to 20,000 of those messages a day. You guys have all those set up. You need to make sure at least your IBOtoolbox email signature's on it, because that gives it a level of professionalism. It looks good. It gives you that extra oomph, okay? It gives you that extra little kick. Remember, we're going to make you look good, okay? All right. And then become familiar with how to do an audio-video presentation. Presentation was the word I was looking for like 20 minutes ago, and I couldn't spit it out. Sorry, guys. All right. So audio-video presentation using our chat. And remember, that's changed to a multi-user now. So You definitely need to get familiar with how to do that, because you can take somebody that visits your IBO social profile and you can turn around and do a complete audio video presentation, complete with screen share, and bring it in your upline, bring it in your downline. You can do a 3-way, 4-way, 5-way video call. You can do a full-blown business presentation simply by using our chat platform, and it's all free. Okay, let's talk about stars and badges. Where am I at on time? Wow, am I just talking slow or what here? Okay, God. Stars and badges. All right. The stars are issued by the Activity Analyzer. Activity Analyzer is located on the dashboard on the top left-hand side. There's 6 parts to the Activity Analyzer. It's going to rate you and grade your activity, grade your participation level in this platform. You're going to receive a star for having your profile filled out. Simple. Okay? You're going to receive a star for publishing a blog within the last 48 hours. So guess what? 96 hours later, you didn't publish a blog. Do you really think that star is going to stick around? Absolutely not. It's going to disappear on you. Got a blog. Receive a star for engaging and posting on the wall within the last 24 hours. Receive a star for getting a referral to IBOtoolbox in the last 72 hours. Running advertising and commenting on blogs and videos. You see what it's doing? You need to be doing these things to be able to get your business out there. All the Activity Analyzer is doing is it's just rewarding you with these stars, kind of keeping you in check. Kind of, okay, got my star. We all need that. I need that. Okay, everybody needs that, and that's why I put that together. So you want to pay attention to that Activity Analyzer to make sure you're doing everything you possibly can to make an impact on your business by using this platform. Okay, profile badges, real quick. You got 4 badges you can get. You got the IBO contributor badge, which is the green military looking one. That is just given, okay, to those folks who purchase credits to extend their advertising reach inside of IBOtoolbox. Everything is free. We do sell credits, okay, for our advertising. And when you purchase credits, we're going to give you this badge. This is my way of saying thank you, okay, and thank you for participating and contributing to the IBOtoolbox platform. I want a lot of those stars out there. That means a lot to me, so I give that back to you. The other badges are the IBO Big Dogs. That's the top 10 people who have the most advertisements shown. You have the top enrollers, which is the Trophy Cup. Top 10 people who have received the most amount of IBO referrals. And then your traffic leaders have the checkered flag. Those are the top 10 people who are getting the most traffic into their IBO social profile. So those badges there decorate up your IBO social profile. And then they also go on your wall posts and things like that. Seriously, think about this for a second, though. I'm a prospect. I searched you. I came into IBO Social, and I'm reading your blog. What do you think those stars and badges really mean to me? I'm not part of IBOtoolbox. Do they mean anything? They do. They absolutely do, because the more decorated you look, the more important or more guru you must be on that particular subject. That's not really the right thinking, but that's the way the human mind works, right? I mean, you look at the military guys, got all the badges and everything. Well, we don't know what each one of those really mean, but you know what? That's honor. Okay, so that's the way the mind works. So by having all of the badges on your profile, by having all the stars, you must really know what you're doing, and I'm going to give you a little bit more to look over your blog. So keep that in mind when you think about the prospects coming in and taking a look at what you're doing. All right, talk about referring others into IBOtoolbox. When you refer someone to IBOtoolbox, you're going to get that person's contact information. Okay? This means you can use this platform to build your list or offer a value to your prospect for free. Okay? So it's just that person's information is going to drop into my contact section. Okay? You're going to get their information. Then you can take that information and put it into an autoresponder and then try to sell them your product or whatever it is, drip on them, whatever. But you're offering them IBOtoolbox and getting them into this platform. You're going to receive 200 credits. That's 1,000 ad impressions. When your referral earns their first star, all we're looking for is to make sure that referral is filling out their profile and engaging the platform. Okay? You want to build IBOtoolbox. The bigger this platform gets, the more targeted traffic you're going to receive. That's, again, the bigger we get, the more important this is going to become. The more targeted traffic I can hand deliver right to your website. Your referral links. IBOtoolbox has several different referral links and ways for you to get new members. You want to click on links and widgets and then click show links. Okay, the top 4 are going to be your links. Okay, there's all kinds of different links there to get them in. You can use the promo video. Take a look at the help section down there at the promo video, how to set that up. All kinds of ways to get in there, but links widgets show links. Okay, that's going to be the top 4 right there. That's how you're going to get those little links are going to come up, and that's what you can push out to all your people to get them in IBOtoolbox. Okay, and remember the IBO URL has the widget. The widget has the option to create the IBOtoolbox account on the fly without them going to IBOtoolbox, which has worked really, really well. We've signed up a lot of people through that. And then also keep in mind that the top of your IBO social profile has the sign up for IBOtoolbox account button at the top. Okay, here's a small note at the bottom. It is important that you follow up with your new referral. Because you're receiving 200 credits for referring them, we're going to basically make it your responsibility to encourage them to engage the platform. You're not going to receive your credits until they engage. You've got to see the help section of blogs for a new member follow-up email. So in the help section, go down and look at the blogs. You'll see the new member follow-up email. That's a good way for you to keep track of your referrals and try to get them to come back and engage in the platform. So we're going to kind of keep you on the hook until they engage. Okay, let's talk about the support group. IBOtoolbox support group. When the chat opens back up, you're going to see some links there. We'll put links up in there for you guys to come join that. You guys need to join the IBOtoolbox support group. This is where you get your questions answered. Okay, facebook.com/groups/IBO support group. 24/7, ask questions in there, and somebody will be able to answer something. Answer some of your questions. I frequent in there. We have member admins. Zig's always in there. Chris is in there. We've got lots of people that have been around IBOtoolbox for a very long time, and they know a lot of the answers. So this is a really good, safe place. Okay, a lot of good discussions going on in there. It's a good, safe place to go and ask a question. You don't want to ask questions on the IBOtoolbox wall, because we're a megaphone. So if you ask a question, we're telling the world that you're asking that question. So it's not really a good place to ask questions about IBOtoolbox. The better place to go is the IBOtoolbox support group inside of Facebook. All right, we're going to talk about today's lessons, which was going to be the testimonials. Okay, the testimonials. And I really wanted to get into not necessarily asking for testimonials, but kind of explaining what we're trying to do here. Okay, and we're doing this on different, via different means here. When the webinar was starting up, okay, we're really trying to build the webinar up. I expect thousands and thousands and thousands of people to be on this webinar here shortly, here soon. Okay, and it's a simple reason, because you guys are out there promoting this platform. A lot of people are going to come here to understand how to use this platform. It is free. There's nothing negative about this platform at all, and it's going to be unstoppable. This is going to keep growing and growing and growing. Well, because of that, we want to be able to promote you guys. I'm all about promoting my members. Anywhere I go, I'm always looking around saying, okay, what can I do to run ads here? What can I do to get them out here? What can I do to get more exposure for my members here? When I go out to California, I'm going to go out there and find out how I can get more exposure for my members, how I can do this, how I can make the platform better. One of the ways is testimonials. When you give testimonials through either from the beginning of our webinar or the IBOtoolbox newsletter or any of these different ways, these are all providing links and talk back into your IBO social profile. Anytime that we ask you guys to do a testimonial or a mini commercial or anything like that, obviously it's up to you, but it just makes a lot of sense to do it. We're not going to hurt you. It's all about getting those links back into your IBO social page. Okay, all about building backlinks. So one of the things that we have set up now, if you guys heard all of the mini commercials, and guys, I'm telling you right now, it was kind of cool in the beginning with the music coming into the webinar and all that. Wait until I start doing, I've got a lot of equipment around me, and I've got a lot of ability to do really cool things, such as dial in games and call up, like you would a radio station, call up and answer, be the 10th caller, and you're going to win 100 credits or 200 credits. Or we'll do some really cool games, and just everything's just going to go crazy. You definitely want to make sure you're running those little community commercials when there's thousands of people listening to every word that's being said. Okay? You want to make sure you're getting in front of that targeted audience. You want to make sure you're getting yourself out there. So participate in the testimonials. Get with Chris with the testimonials for the IBOtoolbox newsletter. Just go to IBOtoolboxnews.com and take a look at the newsletter, and then see how you can do your testimonial that way. She always wants testimonials in there, and it provides a really good way to get your information out there. as far as that goes. Now, as far as the mini commercials, it's really simple. There's an example on your screen. You guys heard everybody was kind of talking how professional it is. I'm going to do a really good job about promoting you guys. You can either call the number 305-330-9200 and do it that way, or you can Skype in IBOtoolbox.webinar. Those numbers and that Skype address will also be how you guys are going to participate in all the games and the dial-in contests and things like that. Or, if you're really good with audio, you can send us an MP3 at testimonials@IBOtoolbox.com. Remember, the bigger this platform gets, the more IBOtoolbox is going to do for you. The more testimonials we have, the better that, more professional that this webinar sounds in the very beginning, the more testimonials that are in that newsletter, the more people are going to join. The more people are going to join, the more traffic we can send to you. You guys see how this kind of goes full circle. It's all about building this platform up to be huge, and I can get you guys a lot more of what we're doing. Okay, that being said, wow, I think I wrapped up early. Must have put it in the high gear there on the very end. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're basically going to wrap it up. I want to thank you guys very much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will go ahead and open up the chat. Open that back up. All right, cool. 405. 405. A lot of people slipped in there at the end. Okay, so thank you guys very much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. Remember, IBOtoolbox works as a collective, and the power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. Okay, grasp that concept. That is how this works. You want to support IBOtoolbox, okay? This platform will do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of, and I'm not joking. We are 100% free platform, and we rely 100% on our happy members to support us by purchasing credits to run additional advertising in IBOtoolbox. Minimum credit purchase is $10. So if you look down through there, let's get some badges up on that wall. Let's see some at least minimum credit purchase of $10. If you think IBOtoolbox is worth at least $10, support us and buy credits. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. That was my sales pitch. You like that, guys? All right. All right. So should I do it? Should I do it? Is it going to be worth the double credits or not? Double credits, double credits, double credits, double credits. All right, let's do double credits. So here it is. Credit code 400 plus, going to give you 200 credits for attending the webinar today. Do me a favor, guys. Next webinar, let's try to really bang this out. Let's get 400 people on before it starts at 1 p.m. Okay, so here's how you're going to do it. And again, the credit code is 400 plus, 400 PLUS, no space. Usage instructions inside IBOtoolbox. Click on Earn Transfer Buy Credits from the top. Scroll down, click on Redeem Credit Coupons, and enter the code and click on Redeem. Okay, you're going to see a little green flag, and you're going to get your credits. Okay, lots of people are going to get a bunch of credits, so I want to see a whole bunch of advertising today. Let's see how much business we can get accomplished. Additional information on the IBOtoolbox credit code is the code's going to expire at 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, this is not automatic. You don't automatically get the credit code. You must go enter that code now, and you must redeem it. And posting of the credit code anywhere else is strictly prohibited. So I appreciate you guys coming out, and I will see you guys next time. Go IBO.